My topic is all about Noli Tangere. Chapter 2, Crisostomo, Ibarra. History of Dr.Jose Rizal writing this novel. Right, Noli Tangere in English is Touch Me Not, written in Spanish and published in 1887. Jose Rizal's Noli Tangere played a crucial role in the political history of the Philippines, drawing from experience, the convention of the 19th century novel, and the ideals of European liberalism. Rizal offered up a devastating critique of society under Spanish colonial rule. Rizal dedicated his Noli Tangere to the Philippines, to my fatherland. Summary. Turning their attention to the door, the dinner guests behold Captain Tiago and a young man named Don Crisostomo Ibarra. When Tiago announced Ibarra to the crowd, the room is silent except for several cries of surprise, of bewilderment. Father Damaso, for his part, goes pale. Seeing him, Ibarra bounds over with a smile, extending his hand and saying, "This is my village priest, Father Damaso, a close friend of my father's." When Damaso hesitates, all eyes on him, Ibarra voices his confusion. Finally, Father Damaso says, "You are not mistaken, but your father was never a close friend of mine." Puzzled, Ibarra turns around to find the lieutenant behind him. "Young man," says the lieutenant, "are you Don Rafael Ibarra's son?" Ibarra confirms that she is. The lieutenant eagerly welcomes him back to the Philippines. Speaking about his father using the past tense confirms Ibarra's suspicion. Heretofore unvoiced that his father has died. Moving throughout the party, Ibarra finds that a subset of guests either awkwardly ignore him or warmly embrace him. Captain Tinong, a friend of Tiago's, is one of the ones who jumped to make Ibarra's acquaintance, inviting him to dinner the next day. True, Ibarra must decline because he has plans to travel to San Diego. Their conversation is interrupted when a waiter announces that dinner is served. Analysis. This first interaction between Father Damaso and Ibarra quickly established the harsh dynamic of their relationship. Damaso's cold reception of Ibarra's intuition also suggests that something has happened between the two men and that Ibarra is unaware of the change in circumstances. The crowd's silence seems to further suggest that the circumstances of Ibarra's arrival are fraught with tension, and Ibarra is left to piece together the strangeness on his own. The fact that the group of dinner guests is so stratified when it comes to how they treat Ibarra suggests that he is a controversial figure in this community. The reason for this, true, seems to be a mystery to Ibarra. How the guests treat him most likely has to do with whether they align themselves with the Church of the States. Describe the effects of Noli Tangere after writing it until now. 1. It has given a positive perspective, especially to Filipinos that learn when they work hard result in success. 2. Inspired by all Filipinos that having their own language is having their own identity. 3. Filipinos have learned that not all battles require violence. There are battles that also require wisdom and strategy. Filipinos. 4. Filipinos, especially young people, have become more vocal in expressing their feelings. 5. It is important for Filipinos to understand the concept of equality of people in society. Thank you. I hope you will understand my presentation.